Well, hello, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. How you doing?
Doing wonderful. Thank you so much. We're so happy to have you on with us today because this is such a fun movie. And I can't wait for people to see it. And those who have seen it have just absolutely loved it. So this has got to be a fun run to go in talking about something that people already love, right?
It's so exciting. I just can't wait for people to see what Francis has made, and it's just hard to believe it's his first feature because it's so well done.
Yeah, absolutely. And what a fun cast too. You must have so much fun working with Jim and Richard, right?
So many funny, lovely, wonderful people, really just top to bottom, and that's a testament to Francis too. I think he just attracts people like that, and people want to be around him because he's an inspiring person. And like you say, this ensemble was just like one bonus after the next. It's like we got Jim, Richard, Barbara Crampton, Gene Jones, like Sierra, Alex, Faison, so many incredible actors.
Yeah, that's so cool. Was there a particular memory that stood out to you, maybe a day, scene, or time where you're just looking around going, oh, I'm always going to remember this?
I mean, all of it. I mean, it was fun once all of the characters were in the diner, like that felt really good. It had the vibe of a stage play. Like it was fun to like be with an ensemble in a contained space. And for Charlotte, my character, like, this is her home space. Like her family made this diner. She grew up in this diner. So it was fun, like as that character, to think about how she would react to all these different colorful characters and all the different dynamics that were happening.
Hmm. Well, yeah, and I was thinking, oh gosh, it would have been scary, but Richard's such a sweet guy that like, it's hard to be scared, and then you have to really act, right?
Exactly right. I know. Yeah, he is just the sweetest and most serene presence. And that's what's actually so terrifying about what he like once he just like flips a switch and starts thinking as this character, like his performance is still so subtle and so menacing. And it's like scarier because he's like in such control. But yeah, he is of course the kindest, nicest human being.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you've been doing this now for years, and people have been looking up to you and thinking, "Oh, that's what I want to do." And so, what kind of advice do you give to the people that are kind of thinking, I want to do this because it's hard, but it can be done."
Oh, that's sweet. Yeah. I mean, I think it's just like lean into what makes you you. Like we're all actors, and you turn on a character, you think about the character and the circumstances, but I feel like ultimately like your essence or like what you bring to the project like comes from internally, like you who you are and what you your essence. So, and also just to like cultivate a life beyond this, of course, like making sure that you fill up on your family and friends and your hobbies and your routines and staying healthy, like because it's the uncertainty and the time between jobs, like those are the things that are demoralizing. So like if you just focus on staying happy outside of work, and then of course when you get work, it's just a huge bonus, like winning the lottery, and then you get to do what you love. So yeah, I would just say it's like cultivate yourself outside of the job.
Hmm. Now, my co-host Drew Pearson, one of our great Dallas Cowboys, caught the Hail Mary, went in the Hall of Fame. So proud of him. He wanted me to make sure that I asked you today your Hail Mary moment, which is that moment in your life or career where you just had to go for it and it worked out for you. What do you suppose that was for you?
Hmm. I mean, I feel like my career itself like was something that I started in wardrobe. I started in costume, and I loved like the collaborative environment. I loved being on set with everyone. And then when I had a chance to switch sides of the camera, it at first was like a leap, but I feel like it was just saying yes to things that scared you at first and then just keep going. So yeah, I would say it's like just switching sides of the camera to begin with, even though it's been 15 years or more.
Yes.
Um, but yeah, just grateful that I tried it out, and I've had so many incredible experiences, and I know how lucky it is to continue working. And every job, it brings you some new experience and new relationships, and it's very lucky.
Hmm. And it just keeps coming back, like House of the Devil keeps coming back. So it's a gift that keeps on giving, right?
Yeah, whenever you have something that like sticks around or that people rediscover or find, like especially in today's environment where it's just like a fire hose of content, it's harder to break through all that noise. So when you have anything that connects with people and that people love, it's so meaningful. So grateful.
Love that. Now, of course, this isn't the easiest job in the world. People think it is, but we talk about that success mindset on the show that you have to have, whether you're feeling it or not. So, is something that you tell yourself that kind of keeps you on that right path, even when things are difficult?
Yeah, I mean, it goes back to kind of what I was saying of like, the important thing is to make your friends and family proud and to do things for the right reason and to find people like Francis and his entire team and Mac, our DP, like people that you trust. And like when you can give yourself over to a project because you believe in the director's vision, like that's the best feeling that there is, So yeah, there's a lot of uncertainty and but like I say, I feel like the hard part is not the acting, it's the business part of it and the uncertainty of it. So it's learning how to deal with those things.
Yeah. Well, speaking of that vision, it's incredible that this is the first feature for Francis. Is there something that you saw in him that you just absolutely loved? Because I think we're going to be seeing a whole lot more from him soon.
Yeah, I can't wait for people to see his work. He's just such an incredible craftsman. He's got really great eye for detail and he loves films and, has a great education in film. And what's great is that he has all these kind of familiar elements from the genre, the location, the style of film, whatever it is, but he really has his own unique, special vision and tone. And it's not always easy to execute, but he really came through on this film. And I know that whatever he's doing, he's going to bring his own POV to it. And it's like, it has its own buzz, like it has its own rhythm. Like even in this film, it's his first film, but you can see that he's got such command and control. And he's also just a wonderful, genuinely great person. So I can't wait to see what he does next. I mean, we know it's Evil Dead, but I can't wait to see it.
Yeah. Well, we can't wait to see what you've got coming up next for us too, because they're always picking good projects. So what do you have coming up that we can look forward to?
I want to tell you about something that hasn't been announced yet, but
Ah.
hopefully this summer, yeah, I'll be working on something cool. And next time we talk, I'll be able to share that.
Oh, that's so awesome. Well, we're so happy for you. You always have something good going on, and really love the great positive answers, and look forward to talking to you very, very soon.
Oh, thanks so much. This was lovely. Appreciate it.
Okay. Thank you so much. All right, bye-bye.
Bye.